The hum of the airplane engines filled the cabin, as Angela Harris, 45 years old African-American woman, settled into her business class seat. She was on her way to Paris, for a much-needed vacation, excited to explore the city's art, culture, and, of course, the culinary delights. As she reached for her book, she noticed the couple she was seated next to, a middle-aged white man and his wife, exchange uneasy glances.
"Excuse me,"
the man called over a flight attendant, keeping his voice low.
"Is there any way you can move her to another seat? My wife and I would prefer to travel without anyone next to us."
The flight attendant, trying to maintain professionalism, replied,
"I'm sorry, sir, but the flight is fully booked. Everyone is in their assigned seat."
Though they spoke quietly, Angela heard every word. She could feel the sting of prejudice, but she decided to stay calm.
"I'm here to relax, not to start a confrontation,"
she thought, pushing the incident to the back of her mind. A few hours into the flight, the passengers were served dinner. Angela noticed that the man had chosen the seafood platter. She went back to her book, trying to lose herself in the story, when suddenly she heard a commotion beside her. The man was clutching his throat, his face turning a dangerous shade of red. He was choking, struggling to breathe. His wife screamed,
"Help! Somebody help!"
Angela sprang into action. She turned to flight attendant.
"I need a knife and a juice straw. Now."
The wife, frantic and tearful, shouted,
"What are you going to do?"
"I'm a doctor, surgeon at Chicago Hospital, and I'm going to save his life,"
Angela replied, her voice calm, but authoritative.
"He's having an acute allergic reaction, and his airway is closing. I need to perform an emergency tracheostomy."
The flight attendant, though panicked, quickly followed her instructions. With precision born of years of experience, Angela made a small incision and inserted the straw, creating a temporary airway. The man's color slowly returned, and he began to breathe again. The cabin, which had been filled with tense silence, erupted in applause. The man, now able to speak only in a whisper, looked at Angela with tear-filled eyes.
"Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I was wrong,"
he managed to say, his voice full of regret. His wife, still shaking, clutched Angela's hands.
"You saved his life. I don't know how to thank you, or how to apologize enough."
Angela smiled gently, her earlier heart softened by the gratitude she saw in their eyes.
"A doctor's duty is to help anyone in need, no matter who they are, or how they've treated you. We're all human, and in moments like these, that's all that matters."
The rest of the flight passed in a peaceful quiet. As the plane descended into Paris, Angela looked out the window, at the city of light and love, thinking how fitting it was, that this city, known for bringing people together, was the place where a man had learned a profound lesson in humanity.
If you like our content, could you please subscribe this channel, and press the bell icon? This will be of great help to the development of our channel, as we are going to provide you huge amount of interesting information about different places all over the world, and more.